Welcome back to the segment 2 of Super Bowl 101. We'll talk more about the game later, and we're going to take a look back at Super Bowl 15 in just a sec. But first, here is the second Super Bowl 101 trivia question. What player holds the record for most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? I will have the answer later in the podcast, in the segment, Well, right now, we're going to take a look back at Super Bowl 15, which was between the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Raiders defeated the Eagles by the score of 27-10, becoming the first wildcard playoff team to win a Super Bowl. The game was played at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, on January 25, 1981. 5 days after the Iran hostage crisis ended, the game was thus held under patriotic fervor as the pregame ceremonies honored the end of the crisis. The Raiders were making their third Super Bowl appearance. It was their third one. Their third Super Bowl appearance after posting an 11-5 regular season record, but losing a tiebreaker to the AFC West Division winner San Diego Chargers. Oakland then advanced to the Super Bowl with playoff victories over the Houston Oilers, Cleveland Browns, and San Diego Chargers. The Eagles were making their first Super Bowl appearance after posting a 12-4 regular season record and postseason victories over the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Aided by 2 touchdown passes from quarterback Jim Plunkett, the Raiders jumped out to a 14-0 lead in the first quarter of Super Bowl 15, which the Eagles never recovered from. Oakland linebacker Rod Martin also intercepted Philadelphia quarterback Ron Jaworski, 3 times for a Super Bowl record. Plunkett was named the Super Bowl MVP after completing 13 of 21 passes for 261 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also rushing for 9 yards. Plunkett was also the second Heisman Trophy winner to be named Super Bowl MVP after Roger Staubach in Super Bowl VI. After that loss, the Raiders in Super Bowl 15, the Eagles never challenged again until February 2005 in Super Bowl 39 and lost to the New England Patriots 24-21. Then 13 years later in 2018 in Super Bowl 52, the Eagles won their first Super Bowl, defeating the New England Patriots 41-33. Now, keep this in mind. The Eagles had not challenged until that Super Bowl 39 and then won Super Bowl 52. And when they won that, the Eagles fans celebrated it wholeheartedly because it was the Eagles' very first Super Bowl victory in their franchise history. Talking some more about today's game between the Chiefs and Buccaneers, I'll let you know my pick later, and I've got my really good friend Matt Murphy gave me his pick, and I'm going to tell you his pick later on as well. But I really think this is going to be a tight game. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, as you know, as I mentioned before, have a golden opportunity to really repeat and win their second Super Bowl with KC and Kansas City's third in their franchise history. But Tom Brady's really going to be out to win this game. because he would like to win his 7th Super Bowl in his career. And he's really going to have Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay Psychosis is going to really have the Bucs ran and ready to go for this game tonight. And both teams are really getting ready for this. And Kansas City is favored to win this game today. And I just feel that this is really going to be one of those games where I think it's going to come down to the wire and to either a last-second touchdown or field goal. And I think it's going to be in the final seconds. And there could be, you never know what's going to happen in this game. And there could be some place challenge, and there could be some unbelievable unknown plays, and there could be some stuff that happens out of the blue, that happens spontaneously. And Tampa Bay really has, their offense has really been spectacular all season. Now, Kansas City's offense has been a little shaky, but they've made some big plays, but their defense has been strong, has been really strong all season long and all through the playoffs as well. So I really think this is going to be a really good game tonight, and we will talk more about this game as these podcasts wear on that I do for you, these segments. Excuse me. We're going to get back to more talking about more about this game in just a second. But right now, it is time to reveal the answer to the second Super Bowl 101 trivia question. What player holds the record for most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? And if you said Roger Staubach, you are correct. Roger Staubach coughed the ball up 5 times in 4 Super Bowl appearances. And I will have another trivia question in the third segment, so stay tuned for that, which will be coming up in the third segment. Now, getting back to talking about tonight's game, and thus far the playoffs are really the playoffs between the road that these two teams took to get here was not an easy one, especially in the NFC and AFC championship games with the Kansas City Chiefs getting past the Cleveland Browns in the AFC, which was 38 to which was a which was 22 to 17, and the Buccaneers getting past the Saints 30 to 20, and it was not an easy road. And I just feel this is not going to be a game that's going to be. Neither team is going to go away quietly, I don't think. And you got to know these are two teams that have been the best in the league, especially the Chiefs, and they've really shown it that they're the best in the league, and I feel they deserve to be in this Super Bowl thus far. So I do believe this is going to be one of those games where it's just going to be really, really tight. It's not going to be a blowout by any means, I don't think. So keep that in mind as this progresses on, and I just really think this is going to be just one of the best Super Bowls of yet at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. And excuse me for just a moment. I feel this game today. You've got to know is this is going to be a game where anything can happen, and the lead could one team can have the lead 1 minute, and then the other team can have the lead the next minute. They could go back and forth. So keep that in mind. This is going to be one of those where the turnovers and penalties will be costly, because this is one of those games where both teams are under the exact same pressure. So keep that in mind. So I really think Kansas City is going to get the win in this game tonight. But I will give you my pick later on. You'll get that. Well, that's going to wrap up this the second segment, excuse me. This wraps up the second segment. Coming up in segment number 3, we are going to look back at some of the greatest moments in Super Bowl history. And I'll have that when we come back on Super Bowl 101 Continuous Podcast. Stay tuned.